once you start seeing the sketches, you'll start understanding how to format and if they should be formatted a certain way. So we'll look at Crow's sketch. Did anybody have any time to work on a character that we played around with last week? No, that is okay. That's okay, because this is what we do. The first part of this workshop will be experimenting with improv exercises to see if anything is funny, anything pops, anything connects, and then that way you can put it in your back pocket and you can work on it later. And then after we play a few improv exercises and talk about premises and ideas for sketches, where it could go, we'll go ahead and look at actual sketches that are works in progress. So we'll make sure that I'm trying to reformat this so we hit all the things. So we make sure that the work that we do outside of class comes to fruition in here. All right, so let's start off by circling up and let's warm up a little bit. Let's stretch out. Oh my goodness. Who was sitting at a desk today? Who is just not moving a lot? Let's move.
This guy. Not me.
Oh, come on in. Come on closer. And then let's do a neck roll to your right. Crack, crack, crack. Compensate. We have a headset on our head. Can't forget about your neck. Okay, and to the left. And roll your shoulders back. And forward. And if you're standing, or, I mean, if you can do this when you're sitting, just kind of move. Just crack, 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 crack. Bless you. Sneeze right now. Sneeze right now. Cough, cough,
This
cough.
is a girly
shake it out,
sneeze.
shake it out, shake it out.
Well,
shake anything out.
I do have all the extra girly parts, so makes sense.
Okay. So we're going to start off with doing, now I'm going to be bending down a lot. My computer is on a table that is on a coffee table. So if you see me, like doing this, it's because I'm checking out my computer. So no need to freak out and let me know that you look weird, Mycana. I know I look weird when I'm bending over. Okay, so this first one, we're going to play a little improv exercises called Scene from a Hat. How many of you are familiar with the improv exercise or game Scenes from a Hat?
Like Whose Line?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Okay, so just to go over it, we'll have people on the back line, so we call the people on the line in the back of the stage, and I will shout out a scene that I would like to see. And then somebody will walk forward and give maybe a couple sentences or a few sentences. Generally, so what we get the idea. When I get the idea as the host, I will go, because we don't have a buzzer. I have to use that. And then you will go back in the line. One thing I do request is because we are in VR, we have limited scope. So be mindful of the people around you. Maybe we'll form a little U instead of a line, just so you can see people when they move forward, because we don't want to both be on stage at the same time, talking at the same time. So if you do see somebody go forward, let them go forward, and then you will do the next one. Don't worry, I have eyes on you all. I'll definitely see you. And then if you really need to participate, if you're like, I have to say something, I will let you go for it. Don't worry, okay? So no anxiety, it's just a lot of fun. So let's get up on stage. Can we get on stage? Is there a collider? Nope. Okay, let's all get up on stage. Yeah, let's do a little U. A little U so we can see everyone. And then I guess I'll stand over here. And so just as a little example, I'll say, I'd like to say a scene from the hat is rejected ice cream truck songs. And, I can walk forward and sing Creep by Radiohead or something. So, and you just continue to go forward until I've had enough. Okay. So, this first scene is, let's just see how it works out. Trivial reasons to hold a news conference. I would like to see trivial reasons to hold a news conference.
Okay. About the president in all kinds of hot water about the two turkeys that he pardoned. which is actually a sketch that I was in the middle of writing. I was going to do it as a news broadcaster who was like talking about it. Like, how many sentences do you want me to go?
Is the news conference about your sketch?
Well, actually,
I am coming to you live today from the porch of Michelle Obama. She squished her own spider today, and she did it with the Washington Post.
Okay. I'll have you know that in the last 5 minutes, I actually did fix that thing that my wife told me to fix, and it didn't take me 5 weeks to fix it 5 minutes ago.
Attention, everybody, attention. I am Okie Kim, and I just farted.
This is Channel 7 coming to you live. Two old people arguing about women's bodies.
Wait, hold on. Also from News Channel 7, coming to you live. They're actually dead.
Oh my God.
This is Channel 8. At least the baby survived.
Okay, the trivial.
Hi,
Try to
Whoopi
trivial.
Goldberg here. We adopted the baby. Me and my wife are quite happy.
Let's see.
I would like to say thank you all for coming to my news conference. I just wanted to let you all know that the dishes have been done.
Thank you, everybody. I won $2 on a scratch off.
And see, great. Okay, so the next scene from the hat that I would like to see high school classes you wish you were able to take. Oh, what's going to happen here?
What day is this?
An actual real sex ed class.
How to balance a checkbook.
So sad.
All of the
In this class, we'll show you how to shred that graphing calculator that you're never going to use again.
every single class in Japan where they just suddenly fight evil spirits and somehow the main character has like 7 girlfriends.
Submission and dominance 101. How to put your teacher in the corner.
I take that class.
Learning fucking anything useful 101.
Hey, there we go. Scene. All right, let's go with the next scene is the worst barista.
The what?
Worst barista.
Coffee person.
Oh.
So not only did I go to the bathroom and not wash my hands before I made your cappuccino, but I gave you a little bit of urine in there as well.
I don't drink coffee, so you want what now?
Hey, can I get
I know what your name is. I just don't care. Next.
Oh my God. I've seen those.
Hey, can I get a coffee? Yeah, what's your name? It's...
Fuck off. We don't need your business.
Chemically, I must have buzzed you off. I didn't hear the rest of it.
That's fine. I don't remember.
No. I did it by mistake.
Wait, so you don't just do that like with your voice?
No. I did. There's a latency. I thought that you were done, and I realized you weren't.
Not. It's
All
fine.
right, go ahead. No, come here.
I don't
You have
remember.
5 seconds to finish your coffee order.
I'm sorry. We don't serve coffee here. You're going to have to go 2 blocks west and then 4 blocks to the north.
Oh, who wants those directions? Anyone else?
I'm sorry, our coffee machine thingy is broke. I don't know.
Okay. Oh gosh, right when you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, my coffee tastes weird. Yeah, I cleaned the machine with isopropyl alcohol. What the fuck?
Okay, that is the worst one. Good job, everyone. Okay, this last one will be social media posts from old friends in high school.
Oh boy.
Did you not have enough trauma in high school? Would you like more? Like for more.
I'm pregnant again.
Simon's boobs really are coming in, aren't they? Here's a shot.
It's been 30 years and Simon still hasn't changed his shorts.
See what I go through here, Goofy.
Did you see what Georgia is wearing? She's wearing those same slutty outfits she wore when she was a senior in high school. Oh.
Somehow it's still creepy when your teacher follows you. Only now you're an adult and you can't get the police involved.
Are you looking for a side way to make some money?
You killed my idea.
Hey, bro, have you seen this crypto thing? It's fucking dope. Invest in mine.
Hey, John is on OnlyFans now.
Hey, this is the fourth hot woman this week that wanted to be my friend. Wow, what's going on?
One more. Who's gonna do it?
The Earth may be flat. Hear me out.
Great job, everyone. Woo! Okay, so from those scenes, are there any scenes that kind of popped for you that you might want to take in a direction of a sketch? Any characters or any scenarios that you think that you could remember of?
Oh, the side gig.
Side gig?
I think
Marketing.
Yeah, let's talk about the side gig real quick. So, and then we'll get to you, Joker. So the side gig, what did you like about it?
Multi-level marketing. Everybody's, I haven't heard from you in such a long time. Do you know your skin? But we should get together for some coffee. Why don't you come over?
Yeah, that whole like veil of friendship that they have to create. It could be a character or it could be a sketch between people. Maybe if it's a character, it's, you can put your own spin on this MLM business that they own. And then, or if it's a sketch, you could position it in a way, not that you're just trying to like get money, but maybe this person you're trying to friend is like really excited. That
Well, I can't wait.
wants to hang out with them.
Next.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we're already on to the next thing. We're just until that scene was up.
I'm so excited.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
Like a sound.
I'm so excited.
So I was late.
All the time I've been suckered into multi-level marketings.
Yeah, write about it. Right through that trauma, Kim.
It.
Right through that trauma. Okay, Joker, you mentioned something that you were interested in, or that spoke to you.
I think I want to steal the news thing, like with like really mundane news. So, but with I don't know if you've seen the Man Who Knew Too Little, but it was like everybody, he thought he was going through like a acting scenario where like people are just actors everywhere he goes. But I think it would be a really funny skit to do where you have the news broadcaster only speaks in code. Like everything they say is like, the bird has landed in the popcorn. And it's like, just once in a while. And then later will be like the news headline. And, it'll be about what the bird in the popcorn actually was. Like, or, the crow got shot on top of some kettle corn. Just like, something like that. Just
Right.
I think that would be pretty funny.
And are you thinking maybe character or sketch?
I'm thinking sketch. I'm thinking like the news anchor, and he may not even know, but like he's giving off the instructions for all these like hits and stuff. So he's like So he's
Oh,
talking.
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Write that. Bring it next week. I want to see how that works out. Or, do a first draft.
Dude, you're dark.
Just do a first draft. That's all we're doing right now is we're just kind of like working with ideas and then,
I want my character to be Alex Jones.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Are you going to do a lot of pills?
I think I have an
They're
idea
snaking
to
the
build
oil.
off Kim's idea.
Making frogs
Maybe. What if you had two friends that are getting together with each other, haven't seen each other in a while, and they're both pretending they haven't seen each other, and one is like, "Hey, how's your skin these days?" And the other one's like, "How's your life insurance plan these days?" And they're both each wheedling their way in progressively without realizing the other is, and I don't know.
Right, that sketch. How about after everyone says their ideas are for a rough draft, let's all say, write that sketch.
I mean, this is Kim, maybe we can collab on this or something.
Yeah.
To me, this is your idea, but to build on a monthly level. But yeah, cool.
So let's start with Kim and say, write that sketch.
Yeah, I pass it on. I'm like,
And then
everybody's trying to
Joker.
understand.
Write that
I think it would be
sketch.
funny.
That sketch.
Simon and Kim, I
Simon,
think it
write
would
that
be
sketch.
funny if one of you, like the thing, was actually selling literal models of the pyramid.
I was wondering about that too originally. I was wondering about it's like listen, if you can get a few people to sell these models, you're going to do really well. Yeah.
A pyramid. It's our logo.
And people will be like, is this a pyramid scheme? We'd be like, yeah. This is Egypt, ancient Egypt, yes. What do you mean?
Or it's this pyramid scheme, but in another language, or in some kind of weird, in a design. It clearly says pyramid sketch or pyramid
Yeah.
scheme.
Klingon.
Anybody else?
Egyptian.
Anybody else?
I have one idea, but it's kind of rough.
Write that sketch.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Basically, the idea is like a bunch of horrible people are in a elevator and they're all stuck, and the lights go out progressively and they all die one by one, and it's I feel like the reason why it's funny is because we hate them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
all of these people are terrible, so that's why it's funny.
Write that sketch.
Right? That's good.
That's sketch.
You got it.
And so
Sounds
that's
like
the thing is it's good to just, even if you're like, oh, I don't know what this is. The sketch that I posted it's kind of like that, where I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just going to write something, and then, bring it here. And then people are like, oh, that part made me laugh, or I'm confused by this part, or how about this, maybe consider doing this over here. And that's when you can kind of get the ball rolling and really, start fine tuning. But never throw an idea away.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, this
Hey,
doesn't
Crow.
make sense. Yes, Bunny.
I'm going to send you a message on Discord real quick that's not going to make any sense. It's so I can read it later. I just had a really
Using
funny idea.
the
kinda wanna
DS, the
spam
dominance and the
this and forward
submission with the high
Is that
cool with you?
schoolers, and teaching them all about
go ahead.
DS relationships. And hear me out, because it'll also make them better human beings. They will learn about consent. But then going to the extreme, the hilarity side. So the next scene, all the teachers are coming in and masks, and they can't see, and their mouths are taped up, and they have collars on, and all the high school students are the doms.
Isn't that how it is now? That's cool.
So Bunny,
That's how it is in California. No?
I think
Is that not the case?
that one could
I
be
don't
super
live there.
funny if you have the sub. So you make the safe word like a Studebaker, but the sub has a stutter. So, so it's like,
That's a good one to work in.
Banana.
So, Bunny, you see this as a sketch, or do you see you said it as a sketch? Okay, because I wonder what that would look like as a character to come out and do a monologue in your the person that comes in to talk to a class about dominance. I wonder what that would look like. Think about it. I don't know. Explore it. But it's worth exploring. Everybody, write that sketch.
one more, and you could use this. Sorry, Bunny, one more, and you could use this one. It says, so those students who can't be here in person for our Bondism class are more than welcome to tie in.
Okay, and then Simon, were you
No,
doing
I was
weird
just saying,
audio
write
thing?
that sketch or character.
Or character. Okay, let's see. What time is it? 5:06. Okay, Crow, did you post the link to your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be in the Sketch Labs.
Okay. Everyone watching at home, please know that these are works in progress. So we are working through what to do.
By the way, I did not know that Carl
Donate
could
to the
move, and it freaked
Patreon.
me out a little bit.
That Mycana could get a standing like desk.
Oh, that wasn't somebody moving Carl? That was Carl, like,
He did, yeah. But it was like,
Being
you know, like
sentient?
on Signs with Mel Gibson, when like they see the alien move
took
past the
steps
camera.
backwards.
Access,
Yeah.
Crow.
It was like that.
Because it wasn't available. Okay. How many characters do you need
Which one?
for Crow?
I'm sorry, 2. Okay,
2.
yeah, you should have it. Hopefully it doesn't do that for everyone.
All right.
How low can you go? How low
I know.
can you go?
Okay, so we need 2 people. Who would like to perform this? We can all get down here and watch. Crow, do you want to watch it or do you want to read it?
You know what? I'd like to watch it.
Okay. Is there anybody who is interested in doing a cold read of this? It's okay if you kind of fumble. Okay, we have Joker, and then
Well, they got to get the document open, though, right? They gotta be
Oh,
able-
Yeah.
do I gotta get Discord up?
Or
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Where do I look on Discord?
Sketch
it's
lab
right in the
Sketch Lab?
in their
yeah.
classes.
I can read stage directions since you have some.
Google Docs?
Yeah.
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 Sorry, I buzzed out. Do I have to get Discord up?
Yes.
Probably, yes. Yes.
Okay.
In the Sketch Labs.
Wait, can we open it up inside the room here?
No, you got to do the looking
no,
through
you-
your nose hole thing.
My nose hole. I just like my glasses aren't even on my head. Hey, did you know
No
the
teleprompter.
lady from
nose hole.
Debbie Does Dallas? Her name was Bambi Woods.
Sketch. Where's
She's
that?
almost 70.
It's not under. Is it under shows?
It's under classes.
Classes.
Okay, in there. Where's the shows?
Hey, Kim. Oh,
Classes. Joke Club.
No, Sketch Lab.
No, Sketch Lab.
This is a sketch.
I wonder if I don't see the
You don't see the link at the bottom?
Have you ever been on the Sketch Lab channel?
no.
Do you know where you are right now?
No.
Simon, you're in the
Maybe somebody
in the
else wants to come
document.
that
Do you wanna
actually has
read
link to it.
I am. I
It
think
says
Joker's
that you
fired.
need access.
Bunny, have you been able to pull that up?
I went to the Google Docs and it says that you need access.
Okay.
I'm right
Yeah,
there with
it
you.
So
Mike.
your Google Doc
Yeah,
isn't
it never came
public.
up.
Huh?
See, it's not my fault.
Can you try opening it again because it never brought up a notification?
It seems like we need 3 people, huh? Promiscuous
So I
woman,
hit-
girlfriend, and plumber. Sorry.
I hit. Oh, I'm great at
no,
being a plumber.
Yeah, the girlfriend was just.
Wait, I
talking
want to
on
be the
phone.
plumber.
I'm just being a smartass.
She has a line.
Okay. All right. Well, Crow, why don't you?
Are there 3
Do you
people who
want-
have access to the document?
Well,
at this
Is there
moment?
anybody else who has
3
access to the
people.
document?
Or 2 people. 2 or 3 people.
I don't.
It's still
No.
saying that I need
okay,
access.
I guess I could take one of the roles.
So, from what I
Okay.
remember in college, you have to grant permissions or make your thing public.
So, okay.
It's good to ask for consent.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know. Do I have to? Yeah, here's shit.
We're gonna cut the commercial break.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Anybody know some
I would like
jokes?
to know how to
Anybody
get access to
want
it.
to practice
though,
their
'cause I
set?
went all through the channel.
What I would suggest is maybe going to
question.
go to the roles channel and make sure you
Okay,
click
it should
on,
be up. It should be up now.
sketch classes, and then that might help your access. That might unlock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is one of the fun things about VR is that
Yeah, I learned
Or
something.
one of the unfortunate things about Horizon for now, Flipside has
Yeah.
teleprompter features
Yep,
that you
that's
can
true.
pull
Flipside
text
does
in,
have
which is
teleprompter
kind of
features.
cool. Which would be very
that
handy.
are invisible to the cameras and the audience.
The bot
Yes.
is called Blue Balls.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm able to open it now.
Bunny.
okay, come on up.
Okay, good.
I don't know what that would mean.
So, are there 2 or 3 characters, Crow?
It seems like the girlfriend has one line.
just
eh,
two.
Crow?
I'm not participating.
Okay, I will-
Well, as
I'll
a
read-
girlfriend, I don't
I'll
even
read.
think I had one.
I
for
will
a
read the
girlfriend.
stage directions and the girlfriend's one line. Okay. Scene. PW. I guess. Okay. PW, which is promiscuous woman, talks on
be
the
the-
phone
Okay,
with
sorry.
her girlfriend about her favorite dating app, Angie's List, while sitting in the kitchen. Players: promiscuous woman, girlfriend, plumber.
Okay. Should I be the promiscuous woman or the plumber?
Who's what?
Bunny, you're a promiscuous woman. I thought you were the promiscuous woman and you're the plumber.
I didn't just
I'm the girlfriend.
And I'm talking on the phone.
You're just reading the lines.
Okay, I'm just reading the
PW.
lines. I was using my favorite dating app today, Angie's List, and I found a cute plumber to come work on my sink.
Oh no, what's wrong with your sink?
Clogged with chicken bones. I think I see him pulling up. Bye.
Promiscuous woman grabs some chicken bones and tosses them in the drain.
Chicken bones go in here. Done.
Doorbell rings. PW slowly opens the door while giving dialogue.
Oh my God, I just realized I can't pay.
PW trails off at pay.
Who are you?
I'm the plumber you called. Where's the clogged drain?
Probably in a different house. Where is the guy I saw on Angie's List?
Back at the office. You won't be free for a couple hours. What was this about you can't pay?
PW pauses for a short moment.
How much is it?
It's $40 whether I clear the drain or not.
PW looks him over.
Do you have change for a $100 bill?
Yeah, 20, 40, 60. Here's your change.
Thank you. Now tell that other guy that I need him to be here right away to fix the drain and I can't afford to pay.
End. All right, let's hear it for Crow's work in progress. Okay, now come closer, come closer, come closer. Now, what did you all see?
What do you mean?
What did you see? What was your take from?
Well, in my head, saw a very fat, out of shape, sweaty, red, blotchy skinned plumber.
Okay.
Damn.
Have you seen
I was
my real life
expecting-
pictures?
Yeah, she shut you down, Josh.
And I was expecting
That's what
the
I'm trying to convey.
chiseled, hot, Thor looking god to show up at my door.
Okay. Now,
I envisioned myself in like the skimpiest little like boobs falling out the top, skinny ass little dress.
Now, Crow, these are just notes for you because this is now your decision whether or not you want to implement some of these things into your sketch. Now, it's not necessarily Bunny's description, but maybe if you're like, oh, that's not how I saw the description, maybe you want to add something into your description that shows more of what you see the plumber to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's basically where I was going with it. I really didn't describe what the characters were wearing or how they looked, but did you want me to do that?
That's up to you as a writer. So if you want your vision to be very specific, you can add those just descriptions. If you're
Yeah,
very
'cause
open,
that's what
if you're
I
open
saw,
for
too.
if you're open for interpretation, then you don't have to do. So it's all about you as a writer. It's just depending on what you want players and directors to do with your writing. Okay.
I have something.
And so that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking these questions. Is just so that you know what people saw from this particular thing. If they need more. Okay, Joker, you have your hand up.
Yeah, it's just because I have seen a similar sketch on SNL for this, where like she keeps on trying to lead him on and stuff, and he's just like ignoring her and just getting on with the job. But you could still make this sketch your own, because like I think it was funny. It'd be cool if like the plumbers actually knew what she was doing this entire time, and like at the very end, like she gets off the phone and then he's walking away and says, "Hey bud, we got another one. Keep them coming." And just like, just some way to, make it to where like he's not being ignorant, but they know fully well what they're doing in the plumbing business. But you might still be able to turn it around where it's not so similar to the SNL skit, but it's still completely you.
Yeah, I would have to look it up. See, I don't watch Saturday Night Live, so I 100%.
Hey, this
I
fits
never
real
watched
life.
it.
I got 7 years of free cable this way, except my cable guy was hot.
Oh,
Wish I had big boobs.
well, okay, yeah, we'll just switch. For
So this is a good point.
I've
This
seen
is a
your
good
picture.
point. This is a good point to bring up.
They're not as big.
If we hear or if we're watching something that looks familiar that we've seen before, it's totally okay to bring it up, right? Because Crow, you said you don't watch SNL, so this isn't. I feel like all the stories have been done, right? People say that all the time. All the different types of stories have been done. However, it's just like, as Joker mentioned, putting a twist on it to make it your own. And so while this scenario has been done, and it's probably been done in Britain and France and Canada and all over the world, right? There are different ways that people make it their own. So it's good when we mention this to our co-writers, because it's like, hey, this kind of sounds like this thing that I saw. You might want to check it out just to make sure. And, and then you can tweak it so that it's more of yours. You don't have to throw it away. It's just about like, how are you going to change it so that it fits your style? Mm-hmm. Yes, Bunny.
Now,
Well, if you wanted to make it, more modern and bring it into today, you can, do it with getting like free Hulu, free Amazon Prime, free TikTok if TikTok has subscriptions.
Yeah, so not the plumber.
No, I think the plumber is a great idea. I'm just saying, because it's all been done. There's so many different spins, different takes on this exact same thing, but has anybody done it with the things that are around today? Hulu is the first thing that comes to my mind. Netflix.
OnlyFans.
But
OnlyFans.
Okay, any other
I feel like
comments?
in this case it relies on the trope here, and and Crow's doing a twist on the trope. But I don't know if you change the subject, if the trope of the coming in and I'm a plumber and I'm gonna it's gonna be like a porn plumbing scene. I think without that you don't have the trope to spin off of. I think.
Yeah,
right?
it kind
How
of
about
starts
free
breaking everything
Wi-Fi?
down.
How about free Wi-Fi?
Well, so it's still a well. We'll have Crow. You can think it over, right? Because we're not solving the problem of the sketch writer right now, because this is ultimately Crow's work. So Crow will take this into consideration for the second draft. So were there any questions?
I'll need to talk to you about that, Joker.
I like
Were
the
there
setup.
any-
Like the setup for the joke was good. I thought with the.
Were there-
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Were there any questions you had about these characters?
I love that she threw chicken bones in the sink. Like she had no problems at all.
Was there
And,
any?
and
that was
she
the
didn't
thing,
do
she-
it until right before dude shows up.
Right.
I think
What does her husband do for a living to be able to afford for her to throw that much money away? Or boyfriend. I can't remember if it was promiscuous wife or girlfriend.
Woman.
Oh, just woman.
Promiscuous.
Yeah.
Oh, woman. I thought she had a. Okay, so what does
Maybe
she do
she's an
for a living?
OnlyFans model.
That would make a lot of sense.
I think I should have been, I should have been more disgusting. And now that I fully understand the sketch now it's going, I think it would have been
Well, yeah, we had to
grosser
read
and more
through it
horrible
cold.
from the beginning. But yeah.
I would keep the shorts
I
on.
wrote
though.
first. Yeah, I printed this out and I wrote first draft.
Okay, so any questions about the relationship of, or maybe the characters? Could these characters have had more depth or less conversation or anything like that?
So I know what I had in my mind, but I think also spinning it in the complete other direction, the guy that shows up is actually stunning, and the girl that is doing it is like fucking hideous, you know, like super trailer trash.
So you could play on that. I mean, again,
I've
it's your
seen some pretty
material,
hot
but
trailer trash.
you can.
Yeah, but I
I
had
grew up in a trailer park.
The dad bod is the new athletic form.
from Mississippi.
No. But you could, like, since it's VR too, one of the challenges we have is he can't go and change his appearance a whole lot. But you could have like the dialogue, something like, well, like, what are you doing out here? And he could say something gross, like, well, I did have some bad cheese last night, but now that I'm over that, you know, it's something that kind of like leads up to, like, it kind of gives us the picture of him being really gross, you know, other than just her kind of saying like,
that
oh,
makes-
because you might just give some dialogue in there that kind of adds to it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like he might
See-
have to work.
That sounded like something a plumber would say.
I kind of thought that her and the other guy had a thing going on, and that's why she was surprised to see him. And she said, when she threw the money at him, she said, "Tell the other guy that I have a clogged drain and that I
No, she
don't
saw
have
the other
money."
guy's photo in the Angie's List.
And she got catfished.
Yeah,
Oh.
they sent. Yeah, the wrong guy came. Now, did you guys like notice? You know about the payment? He said it's $40 whether I clear it or not. She gives him 100. He counts out the change. She counts it up to 60, and then she says, you know, tell the other guy to come. I can't afford to pay. How she clearly had the money.
Right.
She knew she was going to be able
Yeah.
to afford it, and yet, yeah. Okay, so you guys.
It
all,
was very clear
Yeah.
that she wanted to bone the dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Simon.
I think there is a possible twist, I guess, a fork in the road. There is an option to have, he can either be like, okay, and then bite, or he could be kind of like, are you sure though, or something, and try to like be gross, but still hope for the porn scene to play out. He could be onto that and be like, no, or like, you know, I don't know. I guess he can go both ways because right now, once he's rejected, like he's sort of has no point. He's just being there and being gross, and he has no idea that she was interested at all. But I don't know. Maybe actually, you're asking about a way to add depth. Maybe he could be wanting the porn scene and now being rejected. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, that's up to Crow. And
One there's a dog on the boat.
one thing that I'm
Sorry, guys. I'll mute myself.
that I maybe just looking at the script, I'm wondering if the girlfriend or the friend of the promiscuous woman even needs to be in the script. You know, maybe the woman can just be talking on the phone.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, you have to
because-
pay a whole other actor for just one line, you know?
right? You have to pay the actor for another line, or in VR, it would just be like another avatar to create, or you know, another
Headset
shot
capacity.
or something. So that's something to consider, unless you want to expand on that character. But I wonder
It's probably better. Yeah, she gets cut because then.
if she's just on the phone.
Right after the very beginning. Yeah, what do you do with her? I guess.
Right. So again, Crow, thank you everybody for all your comments.
Yay,
this,
Crow!
This will help Crow. And so Crow, anything you heard tonight, it's up to you what you want to implement. If you don't like anything that people said and you're just being nice, that's totally fine. Don't ever feel pressured to implement any notes. It's just kind of like us reflecting and giving you what we see, and in hopes that you can go back to the drawing board and continue to fine tune your vision. Okay.
Yeah, I would like
you
to
get
because I
anything
know
from
how
seeing
bad
it?
it is. What's that?
Did you get anything from seeing it?
I did, really like, just being able to watch it all play out instead of like being an actor and having to, like participate, just being able to like sit there and spectate to it. I did like that a little bit better.
Cool.
But Joker, yeah, I would like to talk to you a little bit more about that sketch and see what they did and make sure it's definitely going to be different from, what they did.
Yeah. And I'll put a link up to the SNL skit.
Yeah, that'd be great
Okay,
if we could all
thanks.
see that. That'd be awesome. Thank you. This is great. This is what we're getting work done, everyone.
Lab work.
It's a sketch lab. Okay, so next week, well, first of all, does
dog's
anybody
excited.
have maybe a pitch that you maybe like fine tuned a little bit more that we can do? Let's do like a 2-minute pitch. Let's try that. A 2-minute pitch of a character or a sketch. And you can just stand up here and kind of talk about anything that you want to work on, either that you have something to work on or you're trying to get pumped up to sit in front of a computer and write it out. Is there anybody that wants to talk about an idea they have? I'll give you either a minute or 2 minutes. You'll be timed.
What are you doing backing up, okay, Kim?
I'm not going to pull you out of the audience. We can do it or not.
Let's see.
Simon, do you have a premise?
I feel like there was one sketch class that we had where you were talking about how it shouldn't be about the clever writing necessarily and trying to be funny and jokes. And like I realized most of my sketches have that problem.
It just depends. I guess the thing is, like, when I see, for me, my favorite kind of sketch is very much like, it's not
Sure.
it's it's like
because it takes you out of it. Yeah.
building on this kind of reality that's becoming more absurd as you go on. That's my favorite kind. And I don't think there's pressure to like get jokey. But if you want to get jokey in a sketch, there's no reason why you
So there's
can't.
one that's kind of I like that I've had for a while that's kind of
Okay, hold on.
horrible.
Let me put. I'm going to put you on a timer.
Sure.
'Cause I
Well, I
said
can
I
just read
would.
it out. I have it right here. So, ready?
2 minutes or 1 minute?
You can give me 1 minute even if you want.
All right.
Oh,
Start.
stupid. So it's called the Environmentally Unfriendly Cafe. So you have two characters and a waiter. First character's like, oh, great menu. And the other character's like, seriously. Waiter's like, what can I get you? And they're like, okay, I'll take the chicken from chickens that have been raised in an extraordinarily confined space salad. Genetically modified, sir? Why not? And look, polar bear poppers to start. And how would you like them cooked? The rarer, the better, of course. Of course, sir. And for you, ma'am, I'll take the baby seal clubbed sandwich, number 9 with a Coke. Okay, got it. Won't be long. Okay. Oh, can I have that in a styrofoam cup? I don't like the taste of glass. All of our drinks are served in styrofoam, man. And that's
Brilliant! Hey, that wasn't jokey. That was hilarious. That was like escalation, like perfect escalation, in my opinion. What did you all see?
The club sealed.
baby seal clubbed sandwich.
Club
So bad.
seal club sandwich. Like the seal was clubbed to death and turned into a club sandwich.
Well, that's it. It's the baby seal clubbed sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, club. Okay.
Yeah, clubbed.
So
I didn't
was the
say it. I didn't
premise-
enunciate well
Was the
enough.
premise clear? Was it very clear what was
Oh,
going
very
on with the
much
joke?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any confusion about
I would like to
base
shoot that.
the base reality of the
IRL.
sketch?
I would like to watch that.
Oh,
okay.
sweet. Flip
You gotta send that
side.
to
Flip side.
SNL.
Flip side.
It should
flip
just be
side.
like everything awful can go into that one sketch. Like,
Yeah,
the manager's name has to be Chad. He's married to Karen. And like,
I think
their
what's
kid's
really
name is
fun.
Jeremy.
no, his
I
name
think
that.
what's fun about
The-
the sketch
the server
is that like you've
has to have
already
dreads and hair
established,
haircuts.
this is a unfriendly
Long toenails.
eco cafe, right? And so now
Birkenstocks.
it's just playing with the audience. Like the audience gets to play in their head. What awful thing is going to happen? And no matter what, it's just terrible. And then some people will be right. Like some people might figure that the clubbed baby seal sandwich. But just like, oh my gosh, what is that? What? That's awful. So that it's fun in that awful way that people, it's cringy, but like in a good way.
I like awful.
Because you're fulfilling the premise of the sketch. What would happen? What would a ecologically unfriendly cafe look like? Looks like that.
And I think the staff should be like have the same attitude as like the PETA people would be and the vegetarians would have with their customers. I just probably it sounded
like a
better in my head
slogan?
than it did coming
Yeah,
out
maybe
of
like
my
a
mouth.
slogan or like a handshake, or I mean, in VR that might be difficult, but like a slogan or some kind of like "you're one of us." Might I know what you're saying, Kim. Like some identifier, like we're in this together.
I was just thinking it'd also
The
be funny.
water, the water, melted polar ice caps.
Nice. That's like the idea of them just like as they walk to the table, just throwing stuff on the floor.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, and just to mention for those who I think we weren't there last time I talked about it, Flipside is another metaverse where the Unknown Theater has a venue. We just did a show for a conference. So it's officially launched, and if it's still the plan, the hope is to film these sketches in Flipside at some point soon. Flipside being a place that has avatars, it has sets, it has teleprompters, it's got cameras, multiple cameras you can switch between and end up with a really cool recording out of it. So I'll have to say, maybe within the next few weeks or something, or at least by the be starting next year or something.
Nice. Yeah.
It'd be great to actually turn these into things, and that's the place
Exactly.
to do
So
it.
hopefully that's an inspiration for you all to get
You might like
writing
it.
and bring your work
Camera
to
cake.
the workshop, because we'll be doing this next week as well. So we can definitely save time on posting our links and getting maybe casting early, or giving access to people early, so we're not like fiddling and
Yeah. Oh,
But-
it's between. It's got to be at least a week, like almost a week in advance or whatever. You got to plan
Right.
it like a separate event.
Well, no. I mean, like just doing this, what we're doing, workshopping.
Yeah, sorry.
So like on the Discord, we can take care of all that kind of admin work before the class. But this is what we'll be doing. We'll be doing improv in the beginning to kind of get your minds going and hopefully inspiring something. And then the next part of class will be workshopping stuff. So next week, if you want to bring characters or sketches that you want to test out, please post it in the Discord and make sure that, make sure we have all the access. We'll make sure that, people are signed up to read, or, at least just have access and figure out reading later. So that way we can kind of get the ball rolling on creating a back channel of scripts we can film.
That sounds awesome.
Back channel, that's not the right word, but
Backlog.
right. Backlog. There
Yeah, I
you
know
go.
what you meant.
Backlog. Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions about Flipside or what we're just talking about?
Where is it?
I have
So,
no idea what it is at all.
Is it another
from the upside
Horizon
down.
world?
It's like no, it's on the same level as Horizon, let's say. So you go to the Oculus store, and the same way you would download Horizon Worlds, you would download Flipside Studio, and you might
Be right
really
back.
like it because it has multiple. Yeah, you can set up multiple camera angles and stuff, and do the camera thing.
I am here, by the way.
Yep, you seem like a
You said
present point.
Oculus Store?
And is it
I
where
have
do you
to
get
do it
Horizon
now,
Worlds?
otherwise I'm going to forget.
I'll message you on Discord. Don't worry about it.
And
Don't worry
I'll
about it.
post it in the Discord as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something
When-
useful
I
for all
actually
of us.
do have a degree in communications with a concentration in radio and television production.
You do it in here
Awesome.
though,
The
right?
Camera
opposite of
geek.
my
That makes
brain.
sense.
It's in this thing.
It's up there. Yeah. Up in the VR after. But yeah,
All right,
I'll message
folks.
you about it and make sure you get into it fine. Joker, did you have a question? You had a point you wanted
No,
to say?
just a sketch I want to do. Also on top of the news thing is, I think it would be awesome to do like bring in. I don't know why I'm on a spy thing, but if you have
Okay,
like
Sam's on a restaurant
psychological
thing.
warfare by dad joke. So it's like they bring out Hannibal Lecter and stuff. They bring him in and stuff, and it's like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I must prepare you for what you're about to hear. You know, they cover the ears of your children if you love them, and then like they unmask him, and then he just starts ranting with all these terrible, terrible dad jokes, and it's like just decimates everybody in the audience. Like that's.
It sounds like a stand-up
Kind of like-
bit.
And what do we say? What do we say to
the
people who
Dad
want to write
Joke
sketches
Survivors on YouTube?
in this
Right,
workshop?
that
That stand-up bit. As Hannibal
Okay,
Lecter.
everyone. This is the end of the class. I hope you had a good time.
Actually,
Thank you, Crow.
I
feel like I was
can
not allowed to wrap
really
up.
late
just
this
do one
time.
real quick.
No
like,
wrapping up.
1 minute that thing I told you about the newscaster. I had some notes.
Crow wants it. Okay, Crow wants it.
McKenna gets to leave.
It was
You're
about
allowed to. You're allowed to leave just because he's trying to get out of here.
The turkey pardoning.
Get on stage. Get on stage, Crow. If you're gonna
okay,
get on stage.
Okay.
Okay.
Some of my notes were questionable turkey pardoning was politically motivated. The turkey was on death row. PETA petitioning to end capital punishment to all animals. Critics asked for a stay of execution instead of pardon. Talk about Senate Democrats expected to block measures. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, trying to impeach Biden because of the two turkeys he was trying to.
What are you not talking about right now?
I'm trying to figure that out.
What do you?
And
Can I
this
give you-
is- Crow was
can I
giving
give
us
you a
some
good
notes.
setup?
Crow was giving us some notes about
yeah.
a sketch. So
So-
everybody, write
give you-
that sketch.
Yes, yeah.
I'll give you one if you want to use it, Crow. So you could have, and President Biden was upset because he thought he was the only turkey that made people sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I'm calling
that's
the
actually
workshop.
really good, dude.
Thank you so much for coming.
President Biden's dog.
We'll see you all next week. Let us
But,
know what you
yeah,
want
if
at the
you-
workshop, and we will take care of it. Bye,
Yeah,
friends.
if you could think of
Great
any,
job, great work.
yeah, yep, good job.
Thanks,
Any
McKenna.
jokes? Maybe like throw them into the like the sketch lab thing. Then,
So
I want to
Yeah.
see Major Biden.
Yep.
everybody
Get the
kind of
turkey by
gather
the neck.
around.
yeah.
Oh, like
Does where's
who was
Simon?
that Kiss when he ripped? No, it was
up there?
Ozzy.
I guess he took
Oh,
off.
rip the
Yeah,
head off.
Major Biden has bit
should
a
go
bunch
to
of
bed
people at the
then.
White House, and
yeah.
the dog is
You got ADHD,
kicked out
huh?
of the White House.
Right, it's like
Oh yeah.
But only
So
in
that's why
VR.
it's like
Looks
extra
I used to have a
funny
dash.
for
I have a
making
Definitely not in
for
the
his
voice.
dog to like grab a turkey by the neck and like shake it around.
Rodney
Okay,
calls me
yeah,
Lil
so-
Tism because I just have just a dash,
Ah,
drizzle man. You know?
my skin hurts.
Grab the whole
Yes,
fucking cup.
By
trying
the
to
way,
say,
Simon, really stupid thing that.
So anyway, what I was going to ask is,
among
it
all
feels
the
like
other
I
stupid
joined
things,
this
Your
course really, really
short
late
shorts
compared
look
to. I
silly.
have no idea what's going on.
will pardon.
So if anybody
tonight is
like
all
is like
turkeys.
me and
So
doesn't
don't
have
to
a
get,
regular
for
job,
turkey,
if they want to work with
Thanksgiving
me
dinner.
or help me figure out what's going on in here, I would
No,
appreciate
I'm in
it.
the same boat as you. I'm just like trying to figure it out as we go along.
So you're asking.
I know quite a
came
bit
in
about
right when
writing
you came
stuff.
in.
Well, you're asking about what that class was all about. I mean,
Yeah, because like one day I came in and all we did was improv stuff, the
Improv
same
games.
stuff we did on improv, and now we're talking about sketches, and I don't have a sketch. I don't know where to find these sketches. I'm in the sketch lab.
She did the
Well,
the
one
purpose
of
of
the
this
things-
class
improv
is to
stuff
come up
though,
with the
because that
sketches.
helps generate
Yeah, I get
ideas
that.
for writing
I
the
get
sketch.
that. But like, I don't
But,
like. I haven't like. Should I have a sketch prepared? Like,
You don't need one.
No, so the way it
Well,
works.
one of the
is
things
if
you could do.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ron. Go ahead.
Like the improving was to help generate material.
right? That I got.
You can.
That I
It's
got.
optional. So
Okay,
basically, the point is to try to get sketches done. However, we're going to get it done. Ideally, in some cases, people would go home. They'd have ideas. They'd write sketches. They'd bring it to the class. We could work on them together. If no one happened to do their homework, but also just because it's a good and interesting way to generate ideas collectively. We would also use improv exercises to generate scene ideas and then build from there. But just like Crow had written some stuff, we can also start with writing. So it's to take the pressure off the homework aspect and use improv, but you still have the option of writing and bringing something to the group to eventually get recorded and made and talked about on Discord. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Hush.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I have ideas. Anybody wants to get together and work on some stuff?
Well, like post them in the Discord. Post the scripts in the Discord. People who like it will jump on it.
Headset
bring it to the
sign,
class
guys. I'll see you
here,
later.
and just organically
Bye, Joker
go like
Bye.
that. See you later, Joker.
Bye, Joker.
Yeah. So it's
Well, look,
it's kind of loose. There are different ways the ideas can come, different ways the ideas can be worked on, and then different ways they can be executed into recorded video in the flip side or performed live.
well, since it actually was inspired by this class, I came up with something that what I sent you in Discord that it's just a random thought that happens. Sometimes really random thoughts pop in my head. So if you wanted to work on something,
I find
I just saved a fortune by switching to RussianBride.com. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I feel like it's something I should work on.
So, did you see what I did? Like I said, my whole thing was going to be about a newscaster. He was talking about how.
I'll see you later.
Okay, we'll see you, Simon.
Bye, Simon.
Good show. About how a newscaster's talking about the president's in hot water, that he pardoned, these two turkeys, and everybody's pissed. And it was just like one joke after another. The jokes that I was saying, basically, I was just going to flesh those out into stuff the news broadcaster was going to talk about. So that's what I would do, is just whatever you think of, just try to come up with a whole bunch of jokes and then just try to go from there. So one of the things I didn't get to discuss with Mycana, because I've been doing some extra credit, little homework, is what a premise is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what I've been
College educated.
trying to. Okay, good. So what I've been trying to do is come up with a premise that is just basically the who, the what, and the where. I've already learned this. Keep the skit in just one location. That's it, because it's going to be way too confusing, especially for in here. Try to keep the number of players down, and just what they're going to do, and try to make describe the who, the what, and the where all in one sentence, and try to come up with a title that is going to be for the skit. Like mine was going to be President Biden in hot water over turkey pardons, and everything about that was going to be something involving the turkey, the pardoning, something along that line. So nothing is going to really stray too far away from it. It wasn't going to have any kind of jokes. I was just going to do the broadcasting very, very straightforward, like in Leslie Nielsen's character in Naked Gun, but just talk about just really, really funny things, all these different people. They were basically put to death because Biden was too busy pardoning turkeys to put a stay on execution on human beings.